weight loss.
You know, honestly, weight loss really wasn't a big part of my life until recently. Most of my life I was skinny. I was extremely skinny, scrawny. I was really tall though. I think I grew at an extremely abnormal rate because I was just always, towering over people, and then it just stunted. I thought I was gonna be like 6'6". Nope. I'm like 6 foot. Yeah, I'm 6 foot.
He's capping his ass off. It's good cap though. It's great cap.
But yeah, it was never really an issue for me. If anything, it was more gaining weight, but that really wasn't a big thing either. I wasn't really trying to be in the NBA or the NFL or really play sports in general. I was trying to read and write.
Huh?
I was trying to read and write and just chill, play video games, But then when I started playing sports, it was just out of nowhere. My appetite, it just kept growing and growing and growing. And then we got to high school. My cat, Winter, I guess he wanted to make a guest appearance in the video. Winter! He's so stupid. I hate this. He's so stupid. High school would be the real Kickstarter for my, rapid weight gain out of nowhere. It was more specifically the summer before high school started. Man, I just remember there was obviously the football weight camps and conditionings and all that jazz, but I really did not want to go to any of those. I was maximum supreme lazy. I just wanted to enjoy my summer, which consisted of eating Hardee's and watching Steven Universe. I binged so much of Steven Universe. Great show.
Oh boy!
Most of the reason why I didn't go to any of the camps or hang out with any of my friends consistently enough, I didn't really have a ride. I moved, and my mom was always at work. I was not walking, but I could walk to Hardee's, which was across the street, or Domino's, which was around the corner, or Taco Bell, or you get what I'm saying. It consisted of a lot of me sitting on the couch, binging on my phone, eating food. And I noticed that when I got on that football field that the tub came in. And when it came in, it did not stop. Junior year, once I, stopped playing football, wasn't playing any sports, wasn't really doing much for myself. Man, but binge eating, that's what I sure was doing. I was eating, I was laying in bed, binging. That's when I really started getting into anime too. So I was binge watching anime all the time, eating. Wow, that's not a good look for anime whatsoever. I don't blame anime for it. I blame myself. I blame me. But yeah, I was also in extreme denial about the entire situation. I was like, nah, I'm not getting big. I'm not getting fat. I'm not getting fat. And I would see videos and I would see pictures and I would notice it, but I was in denial. But we fast forward to senior year, and that denial, it still stayed the same. I think I may have lost a little bit of weight at the beginning of senior year, but the denial stayed until we got to quarantine. And that was the biggest I've ever been. I failed to mention that junior year, I definitely fell into a little bit of a depression state. I mean, I stopped playing football. I didn't really know what to do with myself. I had a lot of personal family issues going on. It was a rough year, and I think food might have been a cope, versus senior year when that happened, because, quarantine, stuck in the house, doing the same thing over, and you guys did it too. It was I didn't eat as much. It was weird. Isn't that crazy how the brain can just shift like that? I forgot to even talk about quarantines. What am I doing? L storyboard.
Ass!
But yeah, we get to quarantine. What's that, March? Yeah, March, April, May. Stuck in the house. Eating, watching TV, gaming, staying up late at night, not doing, come on. Y'all know what the vibe was. Man, I was huge. I was a pretty hefty guy. I remember clocking in, back then I was clocking in around 220, 230. No, that was junior year actually. 220. I remember I weighed in at the fucking at the doctor and I was in denial. I was like, no, the scale must have been broken. They must have added weight. I remember I was like, nah, it must be like my leg. It's my thighs. It's my thighs that extra weight.
Cap.
And that wasn't even at my biggest point. So I feel like during quarantine, and even when it went into the summer, like I did start working out during quarantine. I think a little bit out of boredom, a little bit because I noticed the buzz. And I was like, that's when I first started to get into the mindset of I wanted to lose weight. So I did start doing like at-home workouts, body weight workouts, but it just didn't outweigh. Hard work ain't gonna outweigh a shitty diet all the time. But so it didn't really have much effect. And I was really like, I was with my friends like all the time. I mean, it was senior year summer. We were teed. So I was a big boy. I was probably like, I bet I was clocking at 230, 240. Easily. Damn! Shit is blasphemous when I look back on it. I would never let myself get that big again. And like, it's crazy the way life works because thinking back on it in these situations, I didn't even think I was that big, huh? Like, I thought I was like in solid shape, but nope. Nope. Yeah, I did it again. I'm in a different outfit. It's a different day. Winter sleep now. Leave me alone, okay? Just leave me alone. Fast forward, past the summer. We get into the school year, you know, college and all that jazz, online classes. We go into the soft lockdown, quarantine part 2, kind of quarantine. And I was working at Christoph's at the time, and they closed. I had a lot of free time. And you know, that hard work I was talking about earlier, it actually low-key turned in a little bit into the hard work, you know. I was still doing bodyweight exercises at home, but I was like really amping it up. Then we fast forward a little bit more, we start getting into the winter, you know, and I'm finally able to get, well, it wasn't my car, it was my mom's. She got a new car, and she was like, here, you can have my other one until I get you one, you know what I'm saying? So I finally had wheels. I was finally on wheels. And then we get to January, and then we get to Planet Fitness, man. Now, I know people like to meme on Planet Fitness and like make pizza jokes and talk about the lunk alarm. I don't get the pizza jokes. I've heard the lunk alarm go off once, and I'm pretty sure it was an accident. Like, I don't really get the gripes. It's cheap, $10 for gains. I mean, granted, there's like maximum weights. I'll give you that one. But, and there's no free rates, there's also that also kind of blows. But you can still maximize your gains in so many ways. Like, why are you complaining when you're balling a budget right there? Like, what are you talking about? Yeah, they had the $1 down back then, man. So it said, $1? I'm broke right now. I ain't got a job, bet, I'm in. So I was there, and I was spending all my free time at Planet Fitness, man, grinding, until I got a job. And then I low-key started falling off the wagon a bit. We're in 2021 now at this point. So I was still going, like, I was going like 3-4 times a week, you know. I was losing weight, you know, gradually, you know. I started noticing a little bit, just a little bit. But I wasn't like grinding yet, you know. I was grinding, but I wasn't grinding yet, you feel me? And just like fine wine, I was getting better and better because I was starting to grind. 2022. I'm grinding more and more and more. It went from 3 to 4 to 4 to 5. You feel me? And I'm grinding and I'm grinding and I'm grinding. And then we fast forward to now, and I'm grinding. I'm grinding. I'm always lifting, man. I'm always active. I'm always trying to get a workout in, get some push-ups in. Hell, mid-editing video, push up. Waiting for something to upload, push up. 6 days a week, always grinding. I think I went from like, I don't know. I don't really like track my weight, but the last time I clocked in, I thought I was like sitting at like 185, 190, but I'm like 170, 175. I don't know when that happened, but I'm one lean bean, green, team, dream. Yeah. Feeling healthier. I'm feeling wiser. I'm feeling obviously stronger mentally, physically, spiritually. I'm just in like, you know, the best shape of my life. Like words can't even, I can't even put it into words. And I'd say the gym is like the biggest Kickstarter to me, like finally getting off my ass and finally getting consistent in my life. You know what I'm saying? That was my biggest problem. I was very inconsistent. Kind of gross. But yeah, no. I'll always recommend the gym to everybody. You got, not even just the gym, just get active 30 minutes a day. Now, I want to be one of those people to be like, it was all, you know, fairy tales and daisies and roses, because it wasn't. I faced many struggles along the way. I faced many struggles. Full transparency, I don't have like the best diet of all time. I'm gonna be completely honest. I still struggle with that to this day. I still struggle with not just overeating. I feel like overeating is an obvious one that, I mean, anybody struggles with. But I feel like not enough people talk about under-eating. That is very, very huge for me. And I'm pretty sure that's where like the massive weight loss came out of nowhere, because I under-eat. And it's, you know, harder to do that these days. I have been like on the 3 meals, you know, it's harder when my girlfriend's like, you need to eat, you know what I mean? Which is a good thing, it's a good thing. So, yeah, no, I feel like that does not get enough light shit on under eating, you know? Yeah, I still struggle with overeating. I went through a fasting phase because I was gradually losing weight when I was doing that, but it's just not the healthy way to do it. Body image, that's a big one as well. When it comes to body dysmorphia, that's a very big pain in the buttski. Yeah, I'm human, you know, I'm normal. But I highly recommend you watching this. If you aren't in the gym, if you aren't active, 30 an hour, just do it, man. I'm telling you, you'll feel so much better. You'll feel more free. You'll feel more control of your mind, your body, your soul. You'll feel lifted of all the mental fatigue, all the mental fog. And then it literally helps you build consistency in your life. If I could find it, I'll put it, but I saw pictures. If I can find it, I'll put it. If I can't, never mind. But yeah, I highly recommend getting in the gym. Obviously, it's still gonna come with its problems, its gripes. I mean, we're all human. I mean, it's just a part of life, to be honest. But I think it'll make it a lot easier. It's like therapy. It's like free therapy. But yeah, that's all I got for y'all today. Just my little intro into the lifting fitness scene. You know, a little bit about me, my journey. Comment down below, like the video, subscribe, turn the notifications on. Comment down below if you have like any tips, any tricks, any advice for anybody, your story. I'm down to chat, you know, I don't bite. Yeah, that's all I got for y'all today. I said that already. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video, cooking up some bangers, y'all already know me. Clearly on my own time though, because I keep switching fits because it's a different day every time I record. But anyway, yeah. Peace. I don't got anything to say today, honestly.
Speak for the killer slayers to the display on my rage. And then a simple like gourmet on with it, she packing too much flavor in it. I got a session at Bay Blaze, specifically enraged and go falling language. I'm dragging a max off of Landos and 12 years a slave. My pusher, she comments and greater shit. I echo that fucking